It takes drastic skill to just word something so obscenely stupid as what I just titled this stream. But you know what? We gonna run with it. Drop that feet now, roll with it. It's gonna be perfectly fine. Who cares? But, well, guess I'm live. Doesn't necessarily affect me, but who knows? Maybe it'll affect all of us around the world. And that's the only good thing to come out of society. But until that time, let's just fucking ball. Hello, Leo. Leo, I've had a terrible day. I've had an absolutely terrible day. Like I woke up and I told myself, you know, today's just gonna be a pretty average day. And then I remembered Multiverses drops today. So it's like, wait, the day's probably gonna be fucking awesome. It is gonna be amazing. And we're gonna have fun. I'm gonna have so much fun. But then I remembered. How you feeling after that long stream? It wasn't long. Like, what are you even talking about? Are you telling me that this is long to you? Like, 5 hours is long? Like, what? To me, that's rookie numbers. To me, that ain't shit. To me, that's just barely cracking it for the sake of cranking. Like, what? That's not long. You forget that I did like 2 24-hour streams in like a week of each other. Like, that ain't long. I'm more mad that this damn crab game hurts. Playing this game hurts. Like, it hurts. It hurts to play. It hurts to play specifically because you'll think, you know, you got out the woods. You'll think that you made it out. You'll think that you saved the day. And then a new obstacle. And then another obstacle. And then another obstacle. And then a new obstacle. It hurts. It hurts dealing with it. Because, you know, honestly, if it was just like, all right, cool, we got a boss fight on our hands. Let's handle the boss fight the way we know how to handle a boss fight. We just whoop ass and take a couple names. But no, we can't do that. We gotta jump up and down. We gotta swing and then swing and then swing. And then we gotta swing up. And then we gotta swing down. It hurts. That game hurts. Game creators must be sadistic, bro. Not only that, I just think they're the spawns of Satan, because who keeps allowing these things to occur in these games? Like, playing these games reminds me of like the pain you get when you get hit with a Razor scooter. Like, that pain never goes away. That pain never escapes. That pain never leaves you. It's there forever. And if you don't heal from it, it'll always be there to haunt you, to hurt you, to make sure that you never survive. Motherfucker just called me Lemon. You know what? You're the second motherfucker within at least an hour to have fucked up my name. I won't say who the other one is, of fear that they might be watching. And I don't have them hating. You sound like me when I was trying to beat Earthworm Jim on the Sega Genesis. You're old. Thanks for letting the world know you're pushing 80 years old. Granddaddy. But how y'all feeling? How y'all living? How y'all doing? How's y'all Wednesday? Today Wednesday? Oh no, what the fuck? Today's what the fuck? All right, so look, don't get on me. Don't get on me. I didn't know yesterday was Memorial Day. But in me finding out that I didn't know it was Memorial Day, at least I didn't tweet no dumb shit like them two fucking politicians who were talking about, we need to get some aid for our veterans during this Memorial Day. Motherfucker, do you realize that Memorial Day is showing respect to the people who have died? That's like when black people say they want reparations for slavery, and all of those victims are not here anymore. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Crazy work. Crazy work perpetuated by individuals who just, want to know. Is this about In Praise of Shadow? Who? Who the fuck is what? What the fuck is an In Praise of Shadow? See, now I gotta fucking look this shit out because now you got me curious. You have me curious. In Praise of Shadow. I see a Bo Black video. Oh, the bread tube. Speak English. Speak English to me, please. Like, speak English. I don't speak internet. I speak normal human being. I don't know what base means. Like, when you say base, I'm thinking baseball. Who's In Praise of Shadow? It's this dumb fuck leftist YouTuber who made some stupid video that I believe now has been deleted. And it was objectively based on like the 20 minutes I saw, because watching it with Chris made me realize, yeah, I'm not sitting and watching 2 hours of a guy talk about how much his life sucks now. And you know what? From what I saw, I just saw a sad, sad little dude who couldn't handle the fact that people criticize him when he has terrible fucking takes. I have terrible takes and people criticize me. You know what I say? Oh shit. I guess either I had a terrible take or time will tell that I had the correct take. That's pretty much it. That's all you need to fucking do. All this whining that he fucking did. And he's apparently the video was like 2 hours. And like the first 40 is him complaining about nothing. And then he gets into how bad conservative movies are, which they are. Conservatives don't really know how to make some entertaining media. Need I tell you all about this show, Mr. Bertram, and how, I don't remember the dumb fuck who came in here and was like, at least it's better than all the woke shit nowadays. You lied for no reason. You lied when the show wasn't even out yet. So, like, to you, random person, if you ever hear this, or if you're in here now and you're silent, you're still fucking stupid. I'm gonna just let you know that now. Stop measuring shows that you've never seen based on how much the world tends to work. How much the world tends to operate. But I'm not gonna say who bothers me with information in regards to all of these YouTubers, but I learned about In Praise of Shadows from Chris, and then coincidentally, as I'm streaming on Twitch earlier today, follow me on Twitch to see me complain about eating crab pussy. I get sent a Chris the Narc tweet. So now my life is becoming intertwined with stupidity. And this is apparently In Praise of Shadows, or Sargents, whatever the fuck his name is. After getting bitched at by, matter of fact, you know what I need to do? Where's the thread? Does he still have that fucking Twitter thread up? Please, God, please. Oh no! That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. This is what I love to see. This is what I love to see. When a stupid person does stupid things and they just think, oh wow, the internet's gonna love that. You know what's crazy? First of all, the whole gimmick of, oh my God, this channel, I'm only making $500. Well, part of the reason is you got copyrighted footage all in your fucking YouTube videos. So no fucking wonder. But brother, when it comes to the internet and you're giving opinions about things or reviewing things, of course people are not going to agree. You could say the most bare bones thing possible and people will disagree. You can even over exaggerate and people will not agree. Do y'all realize my take about that fucking teenager getting her head cranked in? A lot of people watched that and didn't like my take. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Because you know why? I told y'all there was going to come a time where I make a video and you agree, and I make a video you don't agree. As long as we all understand that, mwah, let's fucking enjoy the ride of stupidity that comes with it, whether it be from somebody else or it comes from me. It's just that fucking simple. But motherfuckers like this are the reason why I hate a vast majority of people online. That's why I'm still glad my Twitter's still like suspended, because I only have to read the tweets now. I don't have to interact. As soon as I'm done compiling my information, I don't have to engage anymore. And it's done wonders for my mental health. This dude fucking put in a long ass Twitter thread basically saying, hey, my bad, didn't go the way I wanted. Mudahar, you're still transphobic somehow. You're all still mean. You're all... I can't stand people like this. What, Chris? What do you want? I don't have Discord open. I'm sorry. I'm not like you. I don't have Discord open. So I guess I'm supposed to see. I have 3 missed calls from Chris. 3. What?
Pull up his community tab right now.
What do you want?
Pull up his community tab.
Why? What's there?
Oh, he made another Cope post.
Is it the same as the Patreon?
No.
Okay, I'm reading the Patreon first because that's the first one I saw. Can y'all hear Chris? Speak, Chris.
AIDS.
That's all you fucking... That's what you have. That's why you keep talking about it.
I don't got Xander Hall disease.
Listen, you went to the woods to fuck bears, and I see why women are afraid of you.
I just went to the woods, bro. You're just afraid of nature, man.
No, listen, I don't give a fuck. Y'all can say
I get it. You're black.
No. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Listen. I don't care. All I know is a black person goes into the woods with white people, they end up dying.
Yeah, you're afraid of the woods.
No, I'm not afraid of the woods. I'm afraid of dying by the hands of white people. I'm afraid of dying by... No, I'm not going camping with you. No.
Let's go camping.
No.
Hey, Roman, let's go camping.
No, not at all.
Yeah, read that Patreon post.
No, I'm not going into the woods with white people.
Okay,
no.
Read the Patreon post and then pull up his fucking community tab.
Hey, everyone. Yeah. Sorry for not saying anything sooner. I wanted to take a few days to clear my head and genuinely listen to the conversation going on around this video before I addressed it. Flat out, I let my emotions get the best of me. Yeah. This wasn't my best work. Oh, I know, and I only watched 20 minutes of it. This was made out of anger. Oh, I know. And I should never lower myself to do that, but you did. And before I say anything, I should say sorry to you for engaging myself, not the people you falsely labeled as things that they weren't, but okay. And before I say anything, I should say sorry to you for engaging myself this way. I will not be taking on another project like this again. You know me as being a media analysis channel, and that is what I should be. I should promote love in horror through providing a positive example. Yes, because horror movies, the one thing that they are known for is the love. Yeah. Remember, if any of you haven't seen the fucking last few Michael Myers movies, watch them. Find the scene where Michael is walking a bitch down and she pulls out a gun and Michael kicks a car door and the bitch ricochets the gun to her face and shoots herself in the fucking eye. It is quintessentially the most hilarious fucking movie scene of any horror movie. But as I continue reading, I thought that I was doing good here. Of course you did. And I think to an extent, I did do some good. You did not. As a Negro, I'm here to tell you that your analysis about black people and your white savior complex made me hate my own skin color. So good job. I hate black people and white people because of you. This was not perfect and needed more time in the oven. Pure and simple. It's plain and simple, white boy. And that was totally on me. The past few years have been a very dark time for me. The slow gradual decline in the channel algorithmically following the hills have highs had built a genuine sadness that has followed me a lot. The realities of the situation... Shut up!
You had one bad video, you fucking loser.
You know what's crazy? You know how many bad videos I've had in terms of like...
How many We've had live streams I've had. Like, who gives a fuck?
Like, I could understand like you having a bad video, whether if you think it's bad or your audience thinks it's terrible and it fucks with you. Bro, just make another video. Just come back stronger. Like,
just keep going.
Like,
accept what shit you got. Take the lashings and move on.
At current standing, I'm taking lashings for my video about fucking girl getting her head cranked. But, you know.
These community posts is just as fucking pathetic.
Shush. That one stream where you accidentally... Chris, you showed ass.
Oh, that's when you sent me the pelvic thing.
Oh, the pelvic destroyer? The pelvis destroyer.
Yeah, I was scrolling a page. Christy had a cock on her fucking stream. I don't know.
Bro, that's what happens when you follow black people. We don't care. Whoa, hateful bigotry on the screen. No, thank you.
What bigotry?
British cigarette. I saw that word on my stream. I know.
It's just a word on the stream. Stop it.
Oh, I showed. Oh, I remember that. That was when we was talking about Horsecock Boy, and I showed my bookmarks. A lot of ass in them bookmarks. But to make a new video every month or so, and under those circumstances, there would be times where I would not be satisfied with my work, but still had to publish a video because I'd be broke if I didn't. And after my confrontation with Wendigoon's fans late last year calling me a British cigarette, I'm not putting it on the screen. I'm sorry, I like my channel. So many times I built up such an anger at how I had been treated that I decided that I wanted to do a video about my personal situation mixed with a deep growing conservative nature within certain sections of horror. I thought that you should have did a fucking video about Mr. fucking Bertram. You would have got views off that. Nobody would have fucking cared. I thought that it was a good idea. I thought that it would promote a conversation that needed to be had. I thought, and do still think, that his level of social power is dangerous. But my video should have probably just focused on the section related to The Hills Have Eyes, and I do see that now. On the sections related to Wendigoon's cultural appropriation, I think in particular I could have done better. I know that this is a very tricky thing to talk about topics of gender, women, race, and the history of these concepts as a white dude on the internet, and it actually is not. Chris the fucking narc could do this, could talk about politics, and it wouldn't be as brain dead.
It would be fun.
Just
kidding. I would rather kill myself.
You know what's so drastic? You know what I hate about people is like, especially the people who like some of the people who watch my fucking videos be like, Leon, I wish I could say what you say, but I can't because as a white man, you're just letting me know you're a pussy. Like, you can say this shit. The problem is you don't know how to say this shit. You'll probably say some shit that'll probably get you in trouble justifiably. Instead of just saying, hey, something's stupid, here's why, you'll probably be like the dumb fuck under this video. Not him, not the bearded guy, but that guy right there in the left corner. You'll say some dumb shit probably like him, and we'll get to that once we're done here. But bro, this shit's not difficult. You motherfuckers make it difficult.
I have a question.
What?
Sidebar. Do you believe that Nick Rekieta's seizure was against his constitutional rights?
Don't even know what you're talking about, Pano.
You know how Nick Rekieta, the cocaine guy, lost his kids, the lawyer?
Hold on. Let me finish it. Let me finish it. Yeah, we talked about it, but
serious question.
Hey, guess what? We talked about it. We talked about it. I still have no idea what you're talking about in reference to seizures. So, as I was saying, I really hope that you can see that I thought that this was an important thing to talk about and that I thought I was doing good, which is always my goal. I'm sorry to you again that I did not represent myself with the professionalism and standards that I normally hold myself to as a person, and that you deserve as my audience. I will be around for you to ask me any questions or to give me any feedback that you would like to provide. Thank you for understanding. There's genuinely not anything I could say that could actually represent my real feelings of gratitude towards you all. Just really thank you for everything. So what I'm getting is he got bitched at a year ago, and for a full year he's been stewing about it, and he thought, a video about conservatives and how bad they suck at media is the perfect time to just start labeling motherfuckers conservatives because they're white, and I guess because they hold guns, and also because I'm poor. Like, this makes sense. All right, so what about seizures?
All right, so let me ask you, because there's a very conservative guy right now screaming that the cops that raided Nick Rekieta's house breached his Fourth Amendment right. Does that
Yeah,
sound right to you?
I wonder if he holds that logic if they raided some LGBTQ fucking person.
True. You should pull up the community post.
Hold on, before I do that, there was something else on your Twitter that I'm going to steal. You steal all my fucking thumbnails and pretend like, oh, this is the gay shit you do.
I don't pretend like anything. I even put underneath it now. Leon sent me this.
No. Yeah, you do it now, but before it's like, oh, someone's secret sent me this. Okay, buddy.
Yeah, I did do that.
Sure.
Because I wanted all the Twitter likes.
Yeah,
you
sure.
Get no fucking attention.
Actually, I did get attention from it. What? What did you scream about, pansy?
You lost.
Lost what?
Just everything.
As long as I can wake up in the next day, I feel like I've won something. All right, what am I reading here?
If I buy a German Shepherd, does that make me a Nazi?
You know what? Based on whatever this guy's standards are, sure. Now, hey everyone. I'm gonna sound like a white boy here. Hey everyone. I have already publicly shut up.
That's not white. That's not white.
It is. That's not white. You see that? Say it again.
Shut the fuck up. That's not white.
Shut the fuck up.
You want to know what white is? No.
You want to know what white is? You need a white guy. You want to know what white is? Nah.
That is suburban fucking bullshit.
That suburban fucking bullshit.
You're such a. Oh god.
You're such a fucking.
You're live streaming.
I'm not gonna
drop a slur.
Hey everyone. I've already publicly addressed this on Twitter and Patreon, but I want to do one community note before I left. Where are you going? Where are you going?
He's going to hell.
What do you? I mean, we're all going there, but fuck.
Yeah, but like leftist hell.
So he's gonna hang out with Tipster. I've decided that it's best at the moment to take down my entire bad conservative horror video. It does not represent me and who I would. You know what's crazy? If this motherfucker shut up. If he got massive fucking praise over this video, the video would still be up. But because he got chewed out by everybody, and now he's getting people in his inner circle being like, oh, well, in praise of Shat, he looks like a pedophile. Like, I'm fucking honest with you. I've never seen, like, him and Noah Samson gotta do something about themselves. Like,
dude, Noah Samson, there's like 5 other people that look just like him. They're an epidemic, bro. They're made it like some fucking place in LA.
Fucking epidemic. Why do you motherfuckers look wrong? Like, Xander Hall looks wrong.
Xander Hall looks like God gave up halfway through.
Halfway?
I would say maybe like, if I had to be like non-charitable, quarter way. He was like, man, you know what? I want somebody to look like they have AIDS, but not have AIDS.
This video is not getting monetized. I admit that I messed up pretty badly in my delivery and made a lot of mistakes, and I really am sorry for that. If I could do it again, I obviously would have done everything differently. This kind of content is not my forte, clearly, and I have avoided it in the past because of that. After being harassed in December by Wendigoon fans and called slurs dozens of times, I was deeply upset over how I had been treated and my perception of him not calling off the attack. I acted out. First of all, listen, I'm always be the guy who's like, just criticize the motherfucker. Don't make fun of his appearance. Don't slur him out the building. What are you talking about? I did that with Curly B. Criticize the point. All you motherfuckers making fun of her eyes, like, I don't condone that. But I'm not responsible for this shit if it happened. Like, what you gonna do to me?
But this is the thing. He's literally making shit up because Wendigoon fans weren't even the ones doing it. It was just random fucking people that thought his video was shit, and he equated it to Wendigoon fans. Wendigoon never even tweeted about this guy.
But Chris,
like what?
But Chris, I acted out of hurt and acted in a way uncharacteristic of myself. Some people have described the video as being very raw. That's terrible. But
Nah,
with that
not raw,
comes
not raw, bad, fucking bad, retarded, not raw. Shut up, you're a liar.
but Chris,
Like, you're a fucking liar.
Chris, with that comes an element of being underbaked. I didn't do the level of research I should and normally would have done. That's clear.
Yeah, you
I
called
messed
Brandon
up.
Buckingham a rapist.
I messed up there and fully acknowledge that in every way, so I'm taking it down. At the same time, I do not believe the harassment I've received the past few days has been called for based on what I've done.
Okay.
Any criticism of my work is fair and accepted. I accept it, welcome it, and own that. We are all measured by our own words and our actions. But I do think it's dangerous that these creators do not tweet about or acknowledge the obvious situation at play. There is no situation at play. I know, I got it. There's no situation at play. There's no situation at play. It is a motherfucker who made an objectively bad video characterizing people as things that they are not, and they got chewed out by not only those people, but an audience of people who saw it all, and you can't handle the fact that you got called out for that. Now, false characterizations aside, you could just own up to it instead of just whining that other people address it and tell everybody to stop the bullying. No, that's criticism. You are being criticized. Now, if a motherfucker shows up to your house and breaks in a window and says, Mutahar forever, then that's weird. But motherfuckers online telling you your video sucks, hey.
And that you're a fag.
Hey, whoa.
Well, like, come on. Let's just lay it. Let's just say what it is. Let's call a spade.
No, there's no spade here. Whoa. Watch it, buddy.
Bro, Chris, that's what his whole issue is. He's like, Wendigo fans called me the F slur.
Chris, you have to remember, I will be fine. This is the last thing I'll say before I log off for a while. I want to reevaluate what I want my work to be, how I want to stand as a positive force with horror, and how I want to be my best self. It's always these douchebags. I want to be a positive outlook on life. I want to be the best version of myself. These people who say this are the worst people to hang around. Listen, we are all humans who have fucked up in this world, some more than others, and the more than others deserve to be in jail for reasons we all are aware of. But motherfuckers who have made mistakes and fucked up, of course you want to be better than that. But when you gotta fucking just, I want to be the best version of myself, for now get you, it's like, you're just letting me know you're a douchebag. You just let me know I don't need to be around you. But Chris,
he's gonna try and
Chris,
what?
I hope you will believe in me and my work when I return.
I fucking hate you.
For my mistakes in this video, I am sorry. I'll be back again, a stronger and better self, both for me and for you. But for some reason, he won't apologize to the people he labeled as racist, transphobic.
He won't do that. And he also let 2 whole years of comments and tweets get to him. There's no way he's going to do better. He talked to his therapist about mean comments.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong.
There is.
No. I'm never going to be against talking to a therapist about something that affects you.
About mean comments.
I do not care about your weird online perception of the world. I know what you're drastically afraid of. If somebody is affected by something and they want to go to therapy about it, let them go. I hope it works out for them.
You mute and move on, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, who gives a shit?
Guess what? Some people can't do that. Some people, they just sit in the comments and they read it all and they want to be praised. They want to be loved. And then they go into the comments and they see nothing but motherfuckers hating on them and shitting on them and they can't handle it. Just because you and I can do it. Too bad. Motherfuckers are going to be on the internet anyway. However, at what point do we just honestly fucking say enough is enough with the wannabe grandstanding? You want to be a better version of yourself? And apologize to the motherfuckers you falsely characterized. No, I still hold these opinions, but I worded it wrong. No, you fucked it up completely. A video, listen, you realize I could make a video about conservative media and how much it fucking sucks. I'm not about to spend my fucking time. I'm not about to spend a 2 hour long video where I spend 40 minutes talking about Tipster. It ain't going down like that. I'm just gonna show examples of shitty conservative media.
That would just be like really funny if you did 40 whole minutes and you just show Tipster's face, like random flashes, and it's like, you see this fat fuck?
Like the video structure wise bad, concept bad, premise bad. Premise was actually spot on. The premise could be great. Your execution piss, and that's your fault. Oh, I'm sorry to my fan base. Apologize to the motherfuckers you wanted to falsely characterize because my poor little he's got hurt. And in regards to your suicide bait topic, apparently you losers on Reddit are placing bets on who's going to be responsible.
Okay, they are. That's the YouTube drama subreddit. Also, this guy, if you want to know about his post history,
I do not. I do not. I don't care. I just deafened you. I don't care. I just deafened the boy. I don't care. You're being deafened. I don't want to hear. I don't care. When I want. No, I don't care.
This guy sucks.
I don't care. You understand me? That's one thing I don't like. We're fucking talking about one thing, and then motherfucker, do you know this guy jerks at the fucking Tipster porn? It's like, what does that have to, that didn't make me laugh. That didn't excite me.
Ew, why would you even say that?
To put it in your fucking mind, boy.
That's disgusting.
Now there's going to be a random moment where you think, oh my God, Tipster porn.
I'm pretty sure there is actually. Somebody tweeted out that there is that in the world.
Would you all like to know the message Chris sent me as he was trying to get into this stream?
Yeah, say it. Read it out loud.
This motherfucker. You don't understand that I don't have Discord open.
Add the all caps part. You have to say all caps, he said.
But hold on. You know I don't have Discord open. So when you're like, answer or let me in, you know I don't see that, right? Are you aware? Are you aware? I know that, but you know I don't have Discord open.
Yeah, but
okay,
don't care.
Cool. Okay.
Read what I said.
But you know what? You know what's crazy though? But next time you stream and I say let me in, I don't give a fuck what you talk about. I'm in.
Just read what I said.
This motherfucker put in all caps today at 5:41 p.m. Damn near 20 minutes ago. Let me in, homo. Like, what? The layers of abuse that I gotta go through is crazy.
You gotta let me in, homo.
Say it slow.
No, that sounds weird. I'm not gonna say that.
Say it slow for me.
No. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. You're fucking disgusting.
Let me say it. Read
the fucking Reddit post.
Say it slow for me.
Read the Reddit post.
Yeah.
Jesus, Allie. Going hard in Leon's chat.
Say it slow.
Leon's being abused by Chris. You are delusional if you think I'm abusing him.
Say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Say it all slow for daddy.
Stop.
He left the car. That's how you get him out of here, folks. That's how you get him out. Hey, when it comes to gay jokes and gay references, I cannot be beat. And even when you think I can be beat, I'm gonna tell you suck something. What am I looking at? They're so what am I looking at? They're so fucking mad right now. It must be hell having these man children screaming at you time and time again. Something's gonna happen in praise of shadows, and we all know who to blame. I'm sorry, but if this dude like offs himself, I'm not blaming none of them. I'm blaming the fact that he's not mentally okay. Like, that's pretty much it. Because if you can't handle criticism and you decide to take your life as part of the reason, I'm not blaming the people who criticize you. I'm blaming the fact that you weren't up there mentally. And that's not to shame you. That's not to think less of you. That's to say that's what it was. Just because Mudahar laughed at you and laughed at how dog shit the video was, doesn't mean he's responsible for your life, whether if it goes good or whether if it goes bad. Like that's never gonna be how we navigate this. Or at least that's not gonna be how I navigate this. Because I tend to want to use my brain a little bit better. Because I kind of have to. Because if I don't, I end up like you people. And it's terrible being like you people. This is why being gay can't be wrong. Or else we wouldn't have amazing jokes like this. Oh, right? Like, you notice that? Like, you ever wonder, like, gay jokes are like superbly funny for no reason. I don't get why they're funny. They are, but they're just funny. But no, like that in terms of this guy, you know, hope you heal, but you're a dumbass. You're just gonna have to stick to being a dumbass. Speaking of leftists being dumbasses, now listen, this is not me saying that they're leftists because, oh my God, I hate their opinions on things. No, these motherfuckers probably let the world know that that's what they are. And speaking of, it's our boy. Haven't talked about our great guy in a while. Since Turkey Tom has chosen to make false statements about me and my relationship to Xena and Pop. Chris, what is a Xena and a Poppy? Go ahead, fill me in on this. And made zero attempt to confirm any of this with me. Is it that the pot calling kettle black? Allow me to set the record straight. I in no way, shape, or form am a defender of Xena and Poppy. The behavior they engage in against Noah Flake, Spawn, and others is absolutely inexcusable. And as the story spread and the details started to emerge, I made it very clear that I do not support their actions under any circumstances. So much so that I am now blocked by all parties involved, and Poppy has publicly expressed their disappointment in me for not taking their side. In typical fashion, the freaks in the YouTube drama sphere show themselves to have zero accountability. Color me shocked. You know, I could agree there. There's a vast majority of individuals who lack accountability, you know? Chris the Narc being one of them. But you know, Tipster, you're being the pot calling the kettle black here, buddy. And I don't necessarily understand the confidence. See, I want to meme and say Tipster W, but the reason I can't is because you objectively do the same shit. You're much like the other guy. You make a point publicly. You get called out, you get bitched at, you get dogpiled for your horrendously bad take, and you fuck off and disappear for about a week, and then you come back as if nothing happened. And it sucks. It sucks that if I can't even find. It requires too much to find your YouTube channel, my former good buddy. Like, it's abysmal. I'm not typing in Tipster Lolly. I'm not doing it. I typed in Tipster Augie and scrolled down for about 3 minutes and found this. This is terrible. And listen, he has a job. This was more so a hobby to him. But people who have such highs as 300,000 views and 60,000, you don't want to see this. These are his VODs from Twitch that he's just putting here. I hate seeing it. I hate it. But it's his own fucking fault. He can blame a fucking scrawny ass fucking white boy in Augie. He can blame some fat fucking Diorio. He can blame some autistic. But it's him. It's always gonna be him. As much as we all love listen, I don't mean to sound like a preacher, but as much as we all like to point the finger at all these different people and how it's your fault that my life's in shambles. No, it's your fault. Oh, it's your fault my life's in shambles. At what point does this motherfucker look in the mirror and be like, yeah, I've been a real dumb fuck online. I've been a true dumbass fuck online. And you know what? I can't gain any goodwill back with any of these people. But you know what? At least I can admit to myself that I fucking can't stomach it. Tom literally said Tipster was liking the trans person's thirst tweaks and he made a joke. Pick up the call, white boy. It's embarrassing that this guy exists on this platform and considers himself to be someone to turn to for any topics. I once again have to let you all know, this guy does not need to be an activist for the trans people. Just leave it to me. I will continue to be the true advocate for the trans community. It seems like I'm the only positive one because our alternatives are this or this. Y'all want to... I really get hurt when people send me things. When I'm just sitting around and I'm just not doing anything and I'm relaxing and I immediately get sent something and the message gets tagged along with, you're going to want to look at this. I think you would like it. I immediately know my head's going to itch. And seeing that TikToker claims that men can produce milk to feed babies. Here's your daily reminder that only women can breastfeed and that nipple juice for men is not milk. I wonder how far in society we have truly gone. But you know what? I'm a fair man. Let's give it a listen.
You know, it sounds crazy, but trans women can produce milk to feed a baby. Here's how. Step 1, you must grow your coconuts. After about,
I believe you mean boobs, but okay.
3 to 5 years of estrogen, you will have fully functional milk ducts from which you can feed a baby. So
one question, and I've never had a child. I've babysat a child once in my life. A quick question. If you were to have a child or adopt a child, you mean to tell me that once you sign off on the dotted line and have that child as your own, you're waiting about 3 to 5 years to develop milk? At that point, that child would be 5 years old and wouldn't need that anymore. Maybe, I don't know. Again, I don't know much about babies. All I know is that sometimes they stink. Sometimes they leave little treats in their diapers for grown-ups to deal with. Sometimes they pee the bed. Sometimes they throw up on your arm. Still haunted by that one child. And I will see you in the future so that we could have a boxing match as a grown adult. But no's all around here.
So once your coconuts are grown, it is time to start producing milk. Now, normally getting pregnant would trigger milk production, but since trans women can't get pregnant, we must do it another way. Turns out this is not all that difficult to do. Just add a few extra hormones and supplements and pump your coconuts regularly, and you will start producing milk. Now, I can already see the criticisms, the comments coming through. There's no way this milk is safe to drink or
that wasn't my criticism. My criticism is, why are you giving a 5-year-old breast milk?
Nutritious or healthy, but it is scientifically proven to be. The one caveat is that a trans woman might not be able to produce enough milk to feed the baby, but what is produced is healthy and can always be supplemented with formula. Ultimately, the act of feeding your child yourself is affirming to anyone, not just trans people. It also helps the child form a secure attachment to their parent. And for the record, I have no interest in having kids or producing milk. I just think it's cool that you can do this in the first place.
Well, I mean, good for you, but I'm still on the fence with that one. I won't lie, I'm on the fence with that one. That one seems a little bit obtuse, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? I don't know the female body. I barely know the male body. There's only one body I know, and it's my body. My body's the temple. This doesn't seem very accurate, you know? Something about this doesn't scream accurate to me. I can't put my finger on what could possibly be here. I just think, not accurate in the slightest. That dude is lying a video. Well, fix your grammar, then you could talk about who's lying, because that was just terrible grammar all around, good buddy. Why are we waiting 5 years to then feed a child milk? I think that would be a terrible idea. I drastically think that would be a terrible idea. Like I'm just not certain that would be something wise for anybody to do. We're in 2024, and this TikToker is looking for service providers, including hairstylists, nail salons, and dentists, who will shut down their businesses for COVID-cautious people to receive their Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I hate being sent things, but you know what? I feel good about I feel good about this one. I feel good about this one. I feel good. Y'all ready? I'm ready. You ready?
Spread the news.
Oh.
If you are a service provider, I'm
Oh.
going to help you make some more money. I'm going
Oh, I like making money.
give you an additional revenue stream.
Oh.
I'm very good at marketing, and it's what I've been doing for my entire life, and you're just going to have to trust me on this.
Nah, I don't like that. No. I'm gonna need some credentials. You know what I'm saying? You know me. I'm the doctor, professor, philanthropist, gynecologist, and I can prove all of those things. All you got to do is ask me for my credentials, and I will give them to you in full detail, and it will take about 3 minutes. But I can't just go based off of trust me, bro, because you might be giving me some false information.
And you can make people's lives better at the same time. If that mattered to you, you'd probably already be doing this. But hey, don't care why you're doing it.
Businesses want to make money.
As long as you understand the stakes, okay? If you are not a service provider, there may still be something worthwhile in here for you to get what you need. So, I'm
not well, technically, I do a service giving YouTube videos out, but maybe I could learn something from you.
Let's proceed. Over the past 24 hours, I had 2 extraordinary things happen.
Oh.
The first was I was able to get my hair done yesterday, which seems like
I can't tell.
a very minor thing. But in order for that to happen,
also, please don't judge this lovely hairstylist on how my hair looks right now. I slept on it and don't say that you got a good thing and then ruin it.
The salon had to close for the day. The provider had to promise to wear a mask. I'm an N95. I had to mask. Another immunocompromised person was the only other client that day. We filled the place with air purifiers, and it worked because the service provider took me seriously. She connected me with a nail technician in town who has a day set aside every single week for immunocompromised people, and will literally shut the place down for you, and has bent over backwards to email all the other service providers at the salon to make sure they're not coming in the day that I'm there. They're going to wear a mask. I was supposed to see them this past Sunday. They canceled because they didn't feel well. They tested negative for COVID. They didn't care. They still wanted to protect me.
Okay.
Today, I filled out forms for a dentist because I haven't been to a dentist in 2 years.
That's clear.
Because the dentist that I saw 2 years ago closed all their COVID precautions. And the very last question on the questionnaire was, tell us how we can make this experience extraordinary for you. And I was like, oh my God, I've been waiting for this question.
I would never take that seriously from the dentist, because there's no experience that a dentist could give me, especially if I were to have a cavity, that is going to make it extraordinary. It's going to make me want to choke my own throat.
I can answer this. And I didn't write down what I said exactly, but here it was. And I'd already discussed all the COVID precautions that I needed. And the reason I was going to this place was for COVID precautions. You can make this extraordinary by taking my concerns seriously. Doesn't matter whether you believe in them or not. Don't make me advocate for myself. Do the work for me. I will be vigilant the entire time that I'm there, so much so that I will not be able to relax. So if you want me to relax, to establish that trust, take me seriously. Put on the N95s before I come in. Don't make me ask. Don't make me anxious by entering the room without one. Minimize the amount of time that I'm in your office. have the air purifiers on. Remind me of all the things that you're doing, because that encourages trust. So what does this have to do with service providers? Here's what's fascinating. 6 months ago, I called every dentist in Portland, every dentist, and said, hey, I have a big group of immunocompromised people and COVID cautious people. We'll buy you out for a day. We'll do it every 3 months. We'll just buy the whole day. We'll buy the whole day. You tell us how we can slot the appointments. We'll send them in, but you have to take COVID precautions. And no dentist would take us up on it. Not a single one. Now, none of them are hurting for appointments, but that's not really the point. They're still doctors. They still, are supposed to, but it's not.
They're supposed to do it within the confines of not only their schedules, but the rules that they set for the dentist offices, hospitals, and physician offices that they work at. And if they can't do that for you, then tough shit. Just because they are a doctor doesn't mean by law they're supposed to just take in everybody and help them.
Cost effective. Yet, when I called this dentist this morning, the first thing she said was, wow, we're getting a lot of requests from the immunocompromised community for this private room.
I'm about to throw a chair. Where's my chair? The worst thing the internet ever did was establish the word community for damn near everybody. Now everybody's a fucking community. The fucking in-house community, the outhouse community, the introvert community, the fat community, the skinny community, the tall community, the short community. That was one of the worst things the internet ever fucking contributed to society. Now everything's a fucking group of village fucking idiots. And the worst is the online commentary.
And this, first appointment of the day, it's getting really hard to schedule. And I was like, yeah, weird, right? It's almost like there's market demand and you may want to, I don't know, build a second private room or, maybe make your entire practice COVID cautious or whatever, right? Because so that's the point that I have for you, right?
Leon still has the broken chair. Yes. It'll probably survive 2 more before it completely snaps apart. And who knows what comes through from then. Shit though. And I don't know, man. I don't think this would be a great idea. In terms of, now, buying out an entire building seems like you'd still be making money for the day, because it would be a lot of fucking money to buy out an entire business's services for a full fucking day. That's not a cheap thing to do. So arguably, I necessarily don't see anything wrong with this, except for expecting motherfuckers to service you just because they work in a situation of service or care. Like, sorry, I don't know if you know much about the American healthcare system, but sometimes motherfuckers get fucked over. Like some motherfuckers don't make it past a certain day. Danny DeVito, that's the guy. Well, speaking of Danny DeVito, that's a terrible segue. I know it's a terrible segue. I'm aware. But I saw this right before I turned on my stream, and I just wanted to share it.
Y'all, I have been seeing them advertise this.
You never saw nobody do that. It was you. Just like it was you who put all those fillets on that other bun. Yeah.
Now, in a vacuum, there's a point to be made here that, that was kind of her that did that. But we not gonna act like McDonald's didn't do this shit like 2 months ago. McDonald's legit did this 2 months ago. And it just looked so nasty. Like, look at that. The fucking filet of fish fucking patty with the 2 fucking burger patty. Like, no. they got moments where a motherfucker just supposed to be like, all right, cool. But then I see shit like this and I'm just like, ugh. Motherfucker just, ugh. She double stacked it. But fuck it. Right, but ugh. It's still motherfucking ugh. Who eats fish from McDonald's? The motherfuckers who get the fillet of fish. Which might be fish, but I don't fucking know. You know. McDonald's still got that reputation of the pink slime, but you know, but let them tell it. It's authentic chicken. Oh man, did y'all know that motherfucker who made the fucking shitty documentary about McDonald's died? And it was fucking wild. This motherfucker died, and then like, but 3 days before, everybody was shitting on him for how shitty that fucking documentary. Because it was. That fucking documentary was, oh my God, look how terrible McDonald's food is. But you're getting it from a drunk who's drinking and compounding all of that shit with greasy ass fucking food. His body's decrepit and he's making it worse and then turning around like, see, the problem. No, you the problem. It's just wild to me. My bad, I was drinking water. It's just wild to me that this dude, his whole premise was to get people to realize that McDonald's food is bad while he fucking poisons his own fucking body and mixes it all together. Speaking of poisoning your body and mixing it all together, on May 16th, 2024, the Candahoney County Sheriff's Office Sergeant Dave Nestor received a report regarding a possible child neglect and controlled substance use. The reporter indicated that Nicholas Robert Rakita, date of birth December 16th of 1981, resided at address that I'm not going to say out loud in Candidaho County. He resides at his residence with his wife, Kayla Christie Rakita, date of birth March 9th, 1984. And 5 children, ages 6 to 16, the reporter indicated that 4 people from the church had gone to him reporting neglect to the children, possible controlled substance use, and a questionable relationship with an additional couple. It was reported that Nicholas is a social media blogger, and he and his wife Kayla had befriended hosts from a different local social media blogger. Those individuals were identified as Aaron Michael M. Holt, terrible name, date of birth December 24th, 1986, and April Diane M. Holt, date of birth December 20th, 1994. Your offhand knows, personally, these are personalities of the Steel Toe Morning Show, which used to be in St. Cloud, Minnesota radio. However, as of recent years, the show has been a social media entertainment show strictly online based. It's reported that the M. Holts may have been staying with the Rakitas, and the home was in disarray and cluttered. It was reported from the church preschool teacher. Imagine the fucking church preschool teacher having to inform you all about any fucking thing. It was reported from a church preschool teacher that the children had been complaining of being hungry, not being fed, and wearing the same clothes for 3 to 4 days at a time and would start to smell. Nicholas was reported being lethargic and appeared high or drugged driving a car around. Another individual advised the reporter that Nicholas will walk out randomly during sermons at church and have noticed behavioral changes in him. It was alleged Kayla looks anorexic and Nicholas has lost a substantial amount of weight recently. One individual described Nicholas of having injection or track marks on his arms. The reporter reiterated concerns of possible neglect or controlled substance use within the home. Ladies and gentlemen, when we have a conversation about the world and how evil the world is and how we got many different things that exist in this regard and how we want to pick and choose who's bad and who's not bad and who's good and who's not good. I tell y'all this all the time. We all fucking suck. And no amount of saying I don't suck is going to make me believe otherwise. We all fucking suck. And what would make it better is if we just try to fucking be better for ourselves and then hope that the world could be even a little bit better. But motherfuckers like him, he'll tell you shit about how the trans community is coming for your children. And he got a fucking house full of kids that's around cocaine. Like, objectively, that's fucking crazy too. You know what's crazy? Two things can be true at once. Two things can be true at once. DIY hormone therapy for children or trans kids is weird. And it should be something people look into because that has the potential of being something not safe. Being somebody who has 5 children in the fucking house and there's cocaine in the fucking house, that's not safe either. Right? Are we with, or do you smell me? Do you understand that looking at the world and saying a group of people are dangerous and you yourself are also dangerous is a problem? It's fucking moronic how people are so bold to say things with such confidence, but then if it flips back around on them, it's suddenly a witch hunt, or somehow it's not fair, or whatever the fuck Chris told me about a motherfucker saying they infringed upon his First Amendment or 14th Amendment, whatever fuck amendment. You motherfuckers throw around these amendments willy-nilly, don't even fucking realize that if it was somebody who had political opinions you didn't like, you'd be like, oh, well, the police are doing a service. You think the police weren't doing a fucking service to make sure that those kids are safe? Like, you don't think the police were doing a service to make sure them kids was all right? Like, bro. And speaking of people wanting individuals gone based on their social status to society, I will say it again, not him. We all know about this guy. We know he had like a horrendous take about the lady in the bike. Ignore that. Shut it up. Put all of your opinions about him to the side. What I just said is not about him, but it's about someone he's talking about in said video, okay? Check all your fucking problems with him at the door. I don't care.
Trigger warning, because you're about to hear a conservative creator advocate for the unaliving of disabled people during an online debate.
You would advocate for throwing, what was it? It was mentally disabled people?
Yeah, I think people who are going to hold
Am I the only one hearing the noise from Leon's mic? Nope.
humanity back, we should eliminate them.
Can you define like hold humanity back?
Yeah, people who have met an IQ standard that they cannot support humanity or support a normal job or are mentally disabled. I'm perfectly fine with throwing mentally disabled people off a mountain.
Damn. God damn.
All right. With the doing a genocide on the disabled people, that's like, is that only
throw them off a mountain? Throw them off a mountain.
That's because you think they're gonna hold the human species back?
Because history has proven they hold the human species back.
So that is the older millennial. If you're on TikTok, you've probably seen him before. If you're not on TikTok, you may not have seen him, but you've certainly seen his kind before. He's one of these conservative creators who constantly makes posts that are just rife with misinformation, like blatant lies, and he does not care. As an example, last week he made a video showing this image where he was like, look at the crowd that came out for Donald Trump in the Bronx. Oh, you liberals are so...
I ain't gonna lie. It was funny as fuck though. Like I ain't even gonna front with y'all. Because the amount of dumb fucks that actually saw this fucking tweet thought it was real. Like astronomically fuck. It made me realize motherfuckers are actually fucking slow. Motherfuckers was tweeting this shit like, oh my God, Trump supporters showed out in the Bronx. It's a fucking Obama rally. And nobody noticed the motherfuckers standing like right there.
So upset. Only anyone who knows anything knows that that's not the Bronx, that's St. Louis. And that's not Donald Trump on the stage, that's Obama. And literally, in his video, like he leans to the side and you can see Obama over his shoulder. You can see it's clearly the same photo. And he made this post with his whole chest saying, oh, this is the Bronx, this is a Trump's rally. And then, of course, dozens and dozens of people dragged him for it. And it got so bad that he finally pulled it down and made a video that was like, oh, like you guys haven't ever made a mistake. Only here's the thing. I would say on any given week, 50 to 60% of his posts are almost that blatantly wrong, are just complete misinformation, false claims, nothing to back them up. And he does that on purpose. There's only two reasons that he would do this, though.
Engagement.
One is he's being paid to put out misinformation, and his messaging is too inconsistent. I don't believe that's what it is. The second is he does it because it gets engagement. Because if you want people to engage with your stuff, an easy way to do it is to say or do something wrong. Sometimes I will mispronounce a word on accident and I'll leave it in because I know a bunch of people are going to be like, that's not how you say the name of this town. And it's free engagement because the algorithm doesn't know why they're commenting. It just knows people are engaging and commenting. And he lives for that. He is a rage farmer. He says terrible things to get a reaction. That last one, the one with the Bronx, it went too big though. It got so big that he had to pull it down and he had to say something. But he's still chasing that high, and people like him inevitably do what we saw on that live. They're so caught up with chasing the high of getting that engagement, of all these people coming to say, you're wrong, you're horrible, you're awful, that they push it too far. And I think that was too far. I think he has finally done something that even the people on his base, even the people who agree with him, politically speaking, are not going to agree with his Hitler-esque eugenic stance on disabled people. And I'm sure he's going to walk it back. He's going to come out and be like,
I don't know. How do you all feel? You know, because I hear all the time that my audience is nothing but conservative people who want to see the eradication of every marginalized group under the sun. Do you all agree with the eradication of old people? Just because checks notes, they're fucking old. I would hope not. I would fucking hope not. Because that's pretty bad. That's not good. That's objectively not good. That's just bad. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand how motherfuckers wake up and choose to say the dumbest shit under the sun. And when you make a market off of that, of course there's gonna come a day when motherfuckers disagree. So it would behoove you to not set yourself up in a stupid ass fucking circumstance where a bunch of motherfuckers will look at you and say, hey, dumbass, you failed. Leon, got any food? Nope. Not for you. I got food for me. I ain't got none for you. But that's it. Just stupid people who lack a biological reason being stupid. Oh man. But. Given that woke is so easily or so heavily overused, that's a consistent definition. Yeah. But speaking of food, I got a motherfucking new cooking video out. Go watch it. Go subscribe to the cooking channel. And in the meantime, I'll see y'all in the next stream. I'm done. All right, bye. Don't do cocaine. Don't have cocaine around children. Don't say other people are evil and you yourself are evil to other children. Goodbye.